insane, guys. Hello. Ooh, I hear somebody. I hear Hex. Are you there, Hex? He's in the abyss. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Can everybody hear me? All right, let's get started. Before we do start, I got to say that for those of you on Metaverse Radio, this program's content does not necessarily represent the views of Metaverse Radio and is for entertainment only. It is not legal, medical, financial, or investment advice. The host, guest speakers, artists, and other collaborators may have personal or financial interest in the subjects they discuss, and we kind of do. So please critically assess the information presented. Not all content is appropriate for all ages. Listener discretion is advised. Well, good morning, everyone. Hey, Hex and Rex.
Good morning. Good morning. How you doing?
I'm doing really well. I'm so glad. Look at me. I don't know what's going on. I'm melting. I'm melting. I feel like a snowman that I'm melting. So today's our second episode. Well, actually, this is the third time we're talking about XR. But we decided every third Tuesday of the month, we're going to have a special XR edition on Tech Talk Tuesday. And so this is the actual second episode. I love the blue on you, Rex.
Thank you. Thank you.
And it's and Hex, black is really becoming of you. Are we going to see your face or what?
I wonder if we are working on it. We are getting there. Good morning. Good morning.
Dude, I know what you mean. I just got out of the shower. Like literally, like it's, I mean, okay, maybe 20 minutes ago, but it's hilarious. You work on that, and we are just gonna like start the segment off. We have people on Twitter space already. We have Conrad, we have Kbot, we have Lex, we have Genops, we have Creatio. Thank you so much. I hope you guys can see us. Okay. Rex has been really busy with the XR development on your side with all these amalgamation of wearables, XR wearables. What is on your head right now?
Well, right now I have the X-Real Air glasses on. I've developed apps for these, of course, that are available now in the Google Play Store. So yeah, there's me with my X-Real Air glasses on. One of my favorite pair of augmented reality glasses to build for.
Oh, is it really compared to? I know you've been sprouting those weird thick spectacles. What is that like? You have them with you right now?
Yeah. I have the Snap Spectacle glasses. Let me put them on real quick.
Look at that. That looks huge. That looks so clunky.
This is the difference between each of them. They're pretty big, but the only difference between these and the X-Real Air is that this has 6 DoS tracking, so you're able to use hand tracking. And as well uses spatial anchoring. It's a little different from the Air because you don't have to tether it to a phone. You can pretty much use it. You can pretty much use it right out of the box. You don't have to attach it to a phone or anything.
Actually, you don't look so bad with the spectacles. You actually wear them well. Like when you first see them not on certain people and on its own, it looks really clunky. But for some reason you wear it well, or maybe it's because I've seen you wear it a lot and I'm used to seeing it. And good morning, right? And good morning, Hexadize. He is mobile. He is on the go. And we have his face. We don't have his voice. I wonder. We should take a poll. Oh, you have?
I can. Yeah.
Oh, right. I was going to take a poll. If you could only have one part of Hex, would you rather see his face or hear his voice? And I wish I had that poll thing. Like if this was on Twitch, we could just, do the poll and all that stuff, and people would be like, but I'm not there yet. I don't think I'll ever be. You guys, Hexadize, I gotta ask you, did you get the X-Real? Yeah. You did, right? The Air 2 Ultras?
The X-Real. I did. I got the Ultras so I could throw snowballs at characters and things. Yeah.
And Rex, you have that pair as well.
No, actually I don't.
Ooh, wow. So the consumer beats the developer in the device game. Woohoo. All right, let's go.
Well, now he has the in reels though. And,
yeah,
he has his pair has cameras. He's kind of guy. My looks classy. I'm gonna say my looks clean, sleek, right? But but his has all the spy novelties on it, you know.
I get it. I get it. So you don't have them on you right now, do you, Rex Hex? Do you have the
No, no, I was just digging for them, and that was one of the reasons that I'm like rushing on my way back. We're out scanning the world and playing around with all these arts of things and these XR things. So, uh, but yeah, I'm looking for. I was digging for them. I know I have them, but I feel like if I dig too much longer, two things are gonna happen. Either I won't be able to dig much longer, or somebody's gonna be digging for me. You know.
Well, we are just a comedic trio today, aren't we? You gotta kick your comedy up a notch, Rex. I'm just totally kidding. Rex, can you tell us? And I know we've been following you, and you've been like crazy posting all the new apps you've been developing for like
Yeah.
at least 2 or 3 at the same time wearables. What? Tell me about the apps. Tell me about the snowball one.
Yeah. So the game Snow Day, is where you pick up virtual snowballs and you throw them at kids that are throwing snowballs at you. You have a snowball fight in augmented reality. That was one of the apps that I remember where Hex was kind of gave me the idea, kind of inspired me with the idea, and I said, let me just see if I can make it. And then it took me about a day, maybe like a day or so, and I just put it together.
Oh, excuse me, you don't have to show off. A day, really?
Yeah,
That is amazing because that is super fun, and it doesn't just have to be kids. It could be for adults as well, right?
yeah, uh-huh,
Oh my
absolutely.
god. And I could even see the application of it where you are kind of like when you're throwing the snowball, do you have to use the interface to like the Beam Pro or your Android phone or your iPhone to do that, to throw that?
Yeah, yeah. Well, currently right now, yes, you have to use the phone as a controller to be able to do it. The only reason why I went this direction because not many people have the Ultra glasses, so you can't use the hand tracking to be able to throw it. So I figure, hey, everybody has the X-Real Air, so let me just tether it to the phone, and then they'll be able to play the game.
Okay, yeah, that totally makes sense. That completely makes sense. I also saw you made a productivity kind of like an app.
Yes, that's
And I'm
my
excited.
that's my baby. That's my
Okay,
baby.
can you tell us about that?
Yes. So the app that I'm making right now is called Equity X. Equity X is a game that's specific to where you buy a struggling startup, you build it into profitability by selling products to virtual customers. The whole goal for this application is to where it's a game, yes, but we're looking to try to make it into a way where you can actually run various parts of your business in augmented reality. Now, I understand all parts can't be automated or can't be put to augmented reality, but many of the major parts of it in terms of selling product, getting contact, like speaking, handling customer service, and as well also product demos. Because right now we already buy everything online anyway. So I figured, okay, let me just try to take this to the next step by putting it into the virtual world where you'll be able to buy and sell products in augmented reality.
Oh my God. That is totally I saw that. So it's ready already. It's already on the
Yes, yes,
marketplace.
the game is currently ready right now. It's on X-Real Air. I am working on a version for it now for the Snap Spectacle glasses, and as well, I understand everyone doesn't have the Magic Leap glasses. There'll be a different version for the Magic Leap glasses because that's more so on enterprise.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm a really not such a good Twitter X Space host. I want to shout out to Crypto Cam and Joe who just came on and Honeycomb as well. I wonder if we're gonna get Wonderland on here, but we'll see. I gotta ask people, Conrad, K-Bot, Honeycomb, Crypto, Lex, Joe, and Creatio, can you hear us? I know you can hear me. Are you able to hear Hex and Red? Throw me an emoji, a positive emoji if you can hear them. It could be a delay. Anyway, I'm waiting for the. Yep. Thank you, Conrad, Creator, Crypto. Oh my God. Thank God. Thank God. All right. You know what? I love games. but I'd rather really use these wearables for productivity or daily, like integrate them into my daily. And when I heard about your productivity app, I'm like, oh my God, this is a thing. So right now it's released in the marketplace, has a type of game ish.
Yep.
Will you release an enterprise, I guess, edition where maybe freelancers, or okay, maybe not, or entrepreneurs anywhere, or startups, or even big companies can actually use it?
Yes, yeah, that's actually the bigger picture for it, because I understand that everybody right now, we already work virtually anyway. So I do plan on making a version that's specific to freelancers or slash entrepreneurs, where they can put their product or service into the app and sell it directly to the platform.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Okay, so that's already out. Do you have anything else down the pipeline?
Well, currently right now, that's the one I'm most concentrated on. I'm still making some games. I do have a few games that are available now for Xreal, but that's really more of the ones that I'm really focused on, because that's kind of the overarching goal when I first got into the business, was to build something where you could actually run a business virtually on the go. Because I see that augmented reality is here. It's going to change how we work. It's going to change how we do pretty much everything we're doing right now. So I figured, let me just try to make something that's around business. And for my background in banking, I figured, let me just prototype some things and then see what I can come up
I think that is going to be huge, and I could already imagine Hexadives using it because the way he runs, he has like multiple businesses and projects. He's always on the go. He's got the kids with him. They homeschool. So I love that he brings them onto these his I would call them his XR adventures. Whether
with.
it is like maybe I don't know. He's looking at me like, "What are you saying?" No, but I know that like he brings them around with his XR adventures. Maybe he's seeing a client, maybe he's seeing a project, or they're at home doing the thing. But he's totally on the go, and I could totally see him. Whereas for me, I work remotely, and this is it. However, I don't always want to be tethered to this, and I don't always want to have my laptop. So what I did the other day was just brought the Beam Pro and or your iPhone, and just go on a cafe and do my work there. And I love that. I really love that. I love the screen. Hexadize. Don't you just love that the largeness? Wow, that is not a word. The largeness.
Yes.
Can you tell me more
like
about your
like size
experience?
does matter. Like it's not a lie. It really does matter. And go like spit yeah, yes. The amount of cost that it takes to get a screen of that size, right? An actual screen of that size. Now granted, you get to share that screen that size when you're buying it, like when it's the outside. But I mean, it's like you're gonna spend about $2,000 to $5,000 on a screen on a screen that has that kind of like clarity and depth to it. Yeah, no, forget about it. Like, yeah, give me
Yeah,
more.
exactly. Like forget about it.
That 40-degree box is almost too small now. Give me more.
That's so true. And when Hexadize was saying that to get a screen of that size, how big is that in like visual? It's like 100 and what inches? 130 inches? Is it a 130-inch screen, the largest?
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah, it's
Something like
huge.
that, yeah.
It's huge.
It's huge. So when Hexadize was saying in order to get a screen of that magnitude, that size in RL, he's saying like it's about $2,000 to $5,000, like maybe even base model, depends on the brand. But then in Canada, we know that it's really like 50 to 100,000 in Canadian dollars. Freaking ridiculous. I'm kidding. But no, it is true. And because I live in such a small space, like my place, my abode is like less than 400 square feet. I'm not going to put a screen. Like, so to me, it's amazing to see YouTube videos, Netflix, Prime, or anything in a screen that size, and I don't have to care about my position. I
Yep.
can be lying down. I can be lying down on my side. It's my neck doesn't hurt. The
Yep.
glasses aren't heavy. I don't have to be wearing the MetaQuest,
Yep.
right? Wear a headset. And I know the MetaQuest 3, a lot of people are saying it's a lot lighter than the older ones, but come on, it's
Yeah,
still
it's still. it's still you still face that challenge of having to wear that hours on end.
Yeah, yeah. And I kind of feel I'm very blessed that I have joined the X-Real community. Now I could be part of this true XR edition thing, but I'm really thinking about the people who do not have them. So we know that X-Real have been making some because it's Black Friday. Black Friday
Mhm.
sales are
Black
coming
Friday,
up
yep.
and Christmas. And I know that some people, and we know that one person, one woman got her X Reels when it was Prime, Amazon Prime days. Do you think, I know the Moody's like, "Ooh," do you think more people will be getting the X Reel glasses on Black Friday and for Christmas more than any other of the glasses? Is that even a dumb thing to say because
Um,
for consumers?
yes, yes, I think so. I think so because it's the most available. I think that's really because really right now, augmented reality glasses to me, the challenge is availability. And I mean, the best asset that Xro has, one of them, is the fact that it's affordable. You get the same thing. You get the same experience of what maybe maybe a pair of Magic Leap glasses gets with the Xro Ultra for $600 when the Magic Leap glasses are $3,000. So I think people now are more educated than before of what augmented reality glasses is. So I think X Reels really set it up where it's gonna sell really good during Black Friday and Christmas because this is the first year everybody knows about it. Really.
Right? That's so true. Because yeah, you're right. Because all the other ones are hella way. The cost of it is crazy. Some of them are really more developer driven, but
Mhm.
The Xreal line, they have so many lines.
Yep.
Like they have so many models already that are out there. Like it's insane. They can kind of like meet any budget. So you don't have to get the ultras, right? The ultras are the ones with the cameras on both sides.
Yeah,
Is
they
that
use cameras on each side. Yep.
okay? So what can you do with the cameras? Like I know, can you tell it? Can you take a photo and video while you're walking?
Um, I don't think you could take a photo or video yet on the ultras yet. Um, I do know the difference is 6 DoF tracking, meaning from the standpoint of you're able to walk around, experience virtual content, depending on what the app is. If the app has where it's meant for you to walk around, touch virtual objects, play a game, and so forth, that's what Ultras is more for. They say it's more developer friendly, but to me, honestly, considering the price, it's consumer friendly. Because looking at everyone else's glasses, $2,000, $3,000, $600 is a huge discount considering the value.
100%. Yeah, that's so true. So the cameras for now on the ultras really are for the 6 degrees of
Freedom.
Um,
Yeah.
freedom. Okay, okay, okay. Do you think one day those cameras will also be used on a firmware update or software update as video or camera, or is that like two different languages I'm talking about?
Um, in terms of what?
In terms of being able to capture a video and
Oh
photo.
yeah, 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 yeah. The in real light, the in real light had that ability where I could take a video and take a photo. It's just with this version, they didn't put that capability in at first because when I was building for the in real light, us trying to record was a little bit of a challenge at first. So they're kind of working the kinks out on that. But yeah, absolutely. That's definitely I can see that definitely being down the line.
Okay, then no, that's good. And by recording photos and videos, I don't mean recording what you're seeing in the AR display. I mean like what you're seeing in front of you in RL.
Yes, yes.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, we've got like, wow, okay, that's something to really, really look forward to. So we have here in the Twitter X space, the Moody came on, Mints, hey Mints, and Songs of Eden. We have Tommy and Prize. And Songs of Eden, he came up, he wanted to speak. So hello, Songs of Eden, how are you?
Hey, my friend, I just came up because I needed your address to send the gloves. I saw the picture of the snow.
Oh, my address. I will give you my address while I'm live streaming and broadcasting on Metaverse Radio. No, I will definitely I will DM you my address. Oh, I got it. I got
It
some.
was a beautiful picture. It was a beautiful picture. You just wanted to say that.
Oh,
But
thank
snow is
you.
nice.
Thank you. It is pretty. The snow is pretty, but then the cold part isn't. So I looked out this morning and yep, it's on the ground. It's like about this much. I don't know. I'm still in. I know I'm in Canada, but I measure things in feet. That's just how it is. That's just me. Maybe there's like 8 inches of snow on some areas of the ground. I don't know, but it's that to me once it snows and it stays, that's it. It's officially winter here for me. But thank you so much, Songs of Eden. What gloves? You know what? When you said gloves, I immediately thought of boxing gloves. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, how does he know? No, like,
People will notice you walking around with the boxing gloves.
but I should wear walk around. What about? Okay, I do have a lot of pairs of gloves. Thank you very much. But sure, I'll still give you my. Are these like?
No, don't. You don't need to. I'm just joking. But
Oh,
I
beautiful.
just basically wanted to say that I love the picture. It
Oh.
looked really. We were expecting snow here tomorrow, actually, so I was a bit jealous. But maybe I can contribute with some snow
Oh, that's
from
good.
Sweden here tomorrow.
Oh my God, that's great. Haha, we bet you. Like as if it's a snow race. I got a question for you. So do you happen to own any type of wearables? Bless you. Any type of AR, VR wearables?
I think a few in the community did some stuff like One Existence. So there are some, I believe, for Decentraland and Spatial,
Oh,
as far as I know. But personally, I haven't created any. But there are a few mid-punk stuff. And the avatars, LM Design created 2 different avatars for Spatial, I know, and I think One Existence did some jacket or something for
okay.
Decentraland.
Okay, because what I was saying was because it is, I don't know if Sweden has Black Friday or if Amazon Black Friday deals is a global thing, but you can definitely. I was thinking, would you consider getting yourself a pair of X-Real glasses, the X-Real Air 2 Pro, since it's going to be on a massive sale on their website? Not to put you on the spot.
I think no. Personally, no. I have some. Yeah, and it is a global thing. I'm gonna do a few purchases, some music equipment. I know. I'm kind of waiting for their deals, but glasses, not yet.
Okay.
Maybe 2 years.
Oh, real? Okay, okay. I have a question, but you don't have to answer. Why, if it was not a budget thing, or if it's like taking away the budget aspect of it because it is very affordable, that's kind of like
That's relative. That's relative.
relative. Yeah, that's very what's the word? Not so good at what I said. But why wouldn't you? Why would you wait for 2 years? Just curious.
That's just me guessing, but I think 2 reasons. One being, I do my creative stuff, so to say, is my living. So I have to think of where the audience is, and so far they aren't in the metaverse, as far as I know. And second is it's not a cool enough experience when I join myself. So that is, if I'm totally transparent and honest, that's the reason.
Okay, that's great. I would just love to know, like in the timeline of adaption or adoption or wanting to or whatever, what are people's reasons? That's all. Thank you so much for sharing
I
that.
think I think honestly, my take is that it's one tiny detail that can move hundreds, if not millions, of people. I kind of see it as TikTok releasing a new filter, and then suddenly 5 million people are just in 2 days going over to check out the new filter. And I think the same goes for the metaverse. It could be something super simple, but that resonates with people, like a dance move or special avatar, and we will see millions of people coming. That's my take.
No, that I think that's great, but it also depends on actually the accessibility of where these apps or filters are on. So like if you can access virtual worlds on a mobile phone on Android down to 3 updates down and iPhones down to like maybe 4 iPhone updates down, then yeah, 100% people will be in or be utilizing virtual worlds and being part of like this whole metaverse. But if you do not have, if there is not that ubiquitous device, then for everyone, so it's not just a matter of an app. But if it definitely was yeah, that's just that's a whole other question
Yeah.
because my mind's going off on all these tangents. But I love that you brought it up. So people here on the Twitter X space, if you do have any questions for Hex and Rex, and even me in terms of experiencing the X-Real Air 2 Pros, or Hexadize, it's the Ultras, or for Rex, it's for a plethora of, oh my God, of wearables, then you can always ask him, and he'll be happy to answer. Yes, Songs of Eden.
Yeah, I just wanted to add real quick because we actually had this conversation last week, and of course, one thing is getting over the hurdles, but on the other hand, if you really want something, you will figure it out. Let's take a credit card as an example. It's not an easy thing to do the whole process, but you still do it because you want to buy your bread and milk, right? So just wanted to add that too.
Oh, no, that's true. That's true,
Very
right?
true.
That's very, very true. I found myself in that situation, even if I didn't have the budget, but I wanted that Apple laptop. I'm getting it, and that, yeah. And I didn't have to steal. No, 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 no. I just had to like maybe not eat so well for like. But then no, no, that's very true. Hexadized, how you doing there, buddy?
Oh,
And
we're doing great. Like yeah.
can we talk about Wonderland? I want to talk about Wonderland. So, Rex, you know what Wonderland is. For
Yep,
people who don't
yep,
know what
absolutely.
Wonderland, right? For people who don't know what Wonderland is, I'm going to tell them about Wonderland in my own words. So, to me, Wonderland, it's okay, Wonderland, but it's the AR part that they just what's it called? Switch the ER to AR, so it's Wonderland. Wonderland to me is the future. And what I mean by that is it's yes, I know everybody says some people say, "Oh, we're still way ahead," and some people say we got to stop saying we're way ahead because right now we're right here. And I get that. But to me, Wonderland is the future because it is going to be the world we are living in once augmented reality is an actual thing. And I know we talked about it the first time we met, Rex and Hex. Thank God Hexadize introduced me to Rex, or else I would not have known him. And so here we are. But in that first segment, maybe it was 3-4 months ago now, oh my God, we were talking about how the adoption of technology. And you often see, if you follow Rex Gatling, it's at REXGATLING1. If you follow him on X or Twitter, see that he often reminds people of analogies, right? He often reminds people of, oh, when people talk about AR, that's what people never had, like the phones before,
Yeah.
never had all credit cards before and stuff like that. So to me, Wonderland is really, it's the future. And for a few of us that are lucky enough to be part of it, like Altered Alley, he's not here. Lex is here. There's CryptoCam here. Rex is here. Joe, where's Joe? Joe Soyo. It's like all these people that are actually developing for the Wonderland of AR. I don't even know if I'm saying this right, but to me, that's what Wonderland is all about. So I use the Wonderland hashtag in posting this special XR edition because it does encompass XR. You see a lot of people creating virtual reality experiences on Spatial, on Voxel, on all these other things. And that's included in this Wonderland of amazing things that you can do with technology and engagement. But then really the future is augmented reality, hence the AR and the Wonderland. And what Hexadize and the team has been able to do is to manage, not to, I don't know if collect is the right word, but is to engage with a lot of creators who are building for the XR space and really the future. So this is why I'm really excited for Wonderland and XR. And I think Wonderland and any topic of XR really goes hand in hand. But to me, Wonderland really is the future because it will be augmented reality, whether it's 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. It's like, remember what we would always say, we never could imagine giving our 8-year-old kids iPhones or phones and it being okay with it, right?
Yeah.
we I don't know how old you guys are, but when the credit card first came out or when online payments came out or even the internet,
I
people
remember
were
that.
like, right, people were like, oh no, like theft and all that stuff. And when, remember Bitcoin, when everybody thought it was a scam. So it's just a matter of time. And is time really relevant? I like, it isn't. So I just had to bring that up. Wonderland launched this last weekend, just a couple of days ago.
Yeah.
On the Dallas. It was first there was the Artgasm. There was this Dallas thing. I think the next one is, what is it? NABS, North American Blockchain Week, coming up end of November, and then they're going to be in Miami for Art Basel, Bit Basel. It is insane, guys. It is really insane. I know I'm yakking away. Hexen, go ahead. Go
It
ahead. I
is
want you guys.
insane. It's really so because we just launched technically, like the official launch was this weekend, right? The 15th, 16th with Orgasmic, and then there was the Dallas Aurora Biennial, curated by Kendall and Leslie. They did an amazing job taking over the whole city hall and everything else. We had the augmented reality Ask Me Anything that's been placed around the whole city of Dallas. That was out there that anybody can still activate and still see for a while. That'll actually be removed here pretty soon because you've got the North American Blockchain Summit, which is, just a couple. That's actually tomorrow. Tomorrow is the North American Blockchain Summit. And there's a couple of pieces of work out there on Spheroid, one of them by Human HGNFT here, and that's HGNFT out here on the X Spaces. And they've done an amazing job. There's a nice little Donald Trump thing out there, so anybody in the real world can activate it. We will share out the link so you can see it remotely as well for anybody that's not here actually physically at the event. But there's a couple of different little Donald Trump, Bitcoin, oil things going on. Maybe poke a little bit of fun at the new system that the Bitcoin's going into. But we don't have to go down that blockchain rabbit hole. This is a tech space. But right after that, so that's Wednesday and Thursday is the North American Blockchain Summit. And really shout out to was it 201 and Living 201 or 102 out here. Billy Rogers, she's done an amazing job really curating and organizing and bringing together and helping put all the activations that are happening at the North American Blockchain Summit together. So huge shout out to them. But then there's the Deep Ellum Block Party, which is, if anybody's ever been to Deep Ellum, is the Wynwood of Dallas. Let's just put it like that. So if anybody knows Wynwood, Miami, and it's one little block of a street that it is. Then there's Deep Ellum, which is about 3 or 4 of those one little blocks of just mural arts and music and everything else that's happening. So we have been blessed because the Artgasmic event, the CEO and the founder of Artgasmic, which was on Friday, is the host of Emerge, which is the fashion and music DFW show. So for the Dallas Fort Worth fashion designers. And so there's the fashion bureau that comes in, and those people are cool. But then there's the local designers, which is who everybody actually wears out here. And that's going to be on November 30th. And so you'll get to see a lot of those designers walk down some virtual runways as well as IRL runways at the same time. So just from the 16th through the 30th, we have about 15 days of constant augmented reality activations happening and it's full of wonder, all right here. So Dallas has been a vibe, and we're ready to close it out here and go to Miami and see if their scene can handle and match what we put in over here.
Whoa, is that another challenge? Oh my God.
It might be. Let's see if their money is really where their mouth is. Let's see if their ROI really counts.
Oh, Lex is listening to this and he's like, oh, I could just Feel his energy. And then there is CryptoCam, and we know that CryptoCam is also curating a bunch of Art Basel
Yes.
like events and stuff. So he is now on stage here at the Twitter X Space, and he's got some stuff to say. And oh my God, if he's gonna talk about stickers, I'm gonna laugh my head off. Hey, CryptoCam.
What is up? What is up? What is up? It is episode 2, XR edition, Tech Talk Tuesday with Digital Film in the house. Give my girl some love, send her some warmth because it is snowing in her region, and that is not fun. But it's okay. We are out in Houston with my man Hex, and I just had a real spiritual moment. I'm sorry, I've got to tell on myself. I keep hearing Hex's voice, and I hadn't really been looking at the screen. You know, I came to look at the screen to throw some emojis and shit, and I couldn't see Hex. And then he kept talking, right? So I started looking around my house, like, yo, this motherfucker up in my crib and shit, right? So I'm looking around, and then I just was like, I had to give up and just drop to my knees and be like, yes, Hex, you called. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Hex, yeah, you fucking me up, bro. You're fucking me up on this lovely morning. But anyhow, just want to come out here, show some love, send some positive energy. My mans are down there in Tejas doing big things. Tap in with everything they got going on there. And then we've got our Canadians coming down for Miami. I got my ticket. I will be meeting you down there. Lex, I'll be in town on Monday. Let's link up. Whoever else is coming, let's have some fun. Looking to be a good time. Lots of things going on. Stay connected. Stay connected. Stay connected. Yeah. Connected. You know, this little Canadian, you know, coming out of me. Connected. You know.
Come on, we don't talk. Canadians don't talk like that. You are in.
That's the West. That's the West Canadians. I'm talking about the West Canadians, not y'all Easterners.
Okay, that's true. That is true. That is 100% true. And can some CryptoCam, you need your own podcast, my friend. Listen, when you get to Miami, you know you're gonna get a bag of stickers, or at least a handful. At least a handful of stickers. So just
Yeah,
you know.
I wasn't gonna go there. I wasn't gonna go there, Carmen, because I haven't got my stickers yet. So I'm kind of feeling some sort of way about it. I'm just gonna mute my mic and go look at my duct tape with my little people stick figures written on it with permanent marker because I don't have my Wonderland stickers yet.
Okay, that is hilarious. You are hilarious. And I do want to say something. So if you guys are listening, every Tech Talk Tuesdays, hello, is every Tuesday, but every third Thursday of the month, we're doing a special XR edition where Rex and Hex and I need to call myself Dex, where Rex, Hex, and Digi are co-hosting the special edition XR space for Tech Talk Tuesday. And if they were going to be here on Twitter Spaces, they would be also co-hosts. But this is what it is. I always look forward to the third Tuesday of the month when my XR bros. If you're at I won't even go there when my XR bros are with me, and I love it. You guys, we are 15 minutes to the hour. I really want to keep these like to the hour because people have places to go, people to see, apps to develop, and projects to handshake with, and me to work. But is there anything like Hexadie? Like, okay, here's something. How has, from a consumer point of view, and you too, Rex, from a consumer point of view, from a user point of view, if you can separate yourself, that your developer part, how has XReal glasses, have they changed your life? Have they added to it? What?
I'll let
Yeah,
Hex go first.
Okay, we'll let Hex go. And shout out to the wonderful little hand that reached out a couple of minutes ago. Hey, little hand, I see you. I know you're there. Just wanted to say hi to you on Hex's side. Hex, what are you going to say about the XReal? Have they changed? Have they added? What have they done to you, to your life?
Yeah, they really do. They've added a lot. The most they've added is that I can walk around with just with them on, and I do that most often Yeah, that's probably what I use them the most often for, is just to be able to, because it's like a mobile workstation. I can edit videos because I use CapCut a lot for most videos and things like that. So I can do all of that inside the glasses, and have it just and that's really nice because I can, let's say I take a video with this phone, or I captured something with this phone over here, and I can send it straight to my Beam and then edit the video and everything in there. The other area that I really like that we don't talk about very much is the spatial video capture. And I don't know how to share those videos properly, where they're really so like everybody can consume it the right way. But the spatial video capture alone, and then you go and rewatch it. Just simple things. I have this video of some ducks at a pond where I just kind of get down on the duck's level and just follow behind them like a little duck, and you put it on, and it's different. It's not like watching a duck walk anymore. Now you almost feel like you're one. It's just different how immersed that spatial video capture really is. And so I'm most excited for those things, but that's how it's impacted my life. Just capturing those moments with the kids when they're opening presents, or and knowing that at some point in time that's going to be a full 3D video that people can go and stand inside of.
Yep.
Like that's just kind of, it's a little bit mind blowing. But yeah, that's the way, I think that's the way it's personally impacted my life the most.
Wow. Do you know that I have not even tried that yet? I like to I like to
Oh, you
peel
should.
the layers of devices
Yeah.
very slowly. Like I want to get them right away. Like
Right.
if I see something, I'm like, but then once I get them, I'm like, okay. Then I do a little, like, what's it called? Foreplay with my technology. I don't want to go all in and understand it. I have not even read. I'm going to share this with people. So the X-Real glasses, well, the X-Real Beam Pro comes with, like, I don't know, this pamphlet.
Yeah, the manual. Yeah.
I have not even read this. I just went and I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do. I have not even opened this. I kind of like to see how things are so intuitive. So, yeah, the power button, that's pretty universal. La 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 la, kind of like, whatever. But then I really don't like to follow the instructions yet, and I just want to see how, what's it called, like, like how intuitive it is. So I have not even like learned all the other stuff. So slowly I will. And I learned from stuff from you and from someone online. I think I said something online and said, "Oh no, Digital Fam, it is this." Is this? I go, okay, okay. So yeah, that's just how I am with the X Real thing. But for I want to hear from Rex from a consumer point of view, not a developer. How has X Real glasses added or changed the way you do things in your day to day? That's the better.
Well, it changed a lot for me from when I started. Like I would say there was a lot of times I was watching like sports, because I like to watch my sports. I like to watch basketball, football, baseball. I remember being on the train and I had them on. I just went about my normal day, watching the game, watching the game highlights and everything. It changed how I like consume content. Now it's like the first thing I pull out now is my glasses before I pull out my phone. And sometimes I'm walking down the street with them on, or I'm like on the subway and I realize, oh, I forgot to take them off. I forgot to take them off. Like it's become like a habit now. I would say it changed it in a positive way, from the standpoint of now I feel like I'm able to do a lot more things more efficiently, where it's like, because I would say my days are kind of battling between two devices, my gaming laptop and my cell phone. So I said, let me just work with the glasses for a day, just going about my regular normal day. It actually made me work more efficiently. Where now a lot of my screen time went down, even though, and you would think it would not have gone down wearing the glasses, but besides me going to two devices, I kind of now am able to just be able to the same thing I do on my phone. I just do on my glasses now. I check my Instagram, check my LinkedIn. I watch YouTube. I watch like a tutorial or something, like in my glasses. Like
Wow.
it's made me work more efficiently, I would say.
You know what? I love that. Like the fact that number one, you went down from two devices to one. You said that you decreased your screen time, and the fact that it's on the go, and the fact that you even forgot that you're wearing the glasses, that is huge. Because usually when people talk about a wearable, augmented reality, virtual whatever, it's kind of like clunky, it's there. But I love that so much.
Yeah.
um these are really good snippets, and I'm pretty sure Extra will be really happy to know about that. But thank you guys for sharing that. I want to share something personally that I find, oh my gosh, I have to do I'm going to share something that I find really interesting, and I tested it with one video. But I will give props to Louis Buenaventura of Crypto Pop, or Hello Louis. He has been in the NFT Bitcoin space like since it started, and he has these extended reality G1 glasses. I saw him wear it last month on Facebook, and he said that the G1s are like AR glasses, but they are like they're see-through, like they're clear lenses, right? I don't
Yep.
know if they go dark or whatever, but they're clear lenses. So he walks around with them, and he does these wonderful, he has been even prior to that, he's been doing wonderful tutorial videos, or
Mhm.
on Bitcoin, or the market and all that stuff like that, and anything. But once when he shared that when he was wearing the extended reality G1 glasses, he used them as a teleprompter. And
Yeah.
I was like, "What?" So he's walking around. He's always been such a professional talker prior to, but now he's like walking around, and and he's doing what he's doing. And once he said that, I was like, "Booyah!" And I did not even have the X Real Air 2s yet, and I forgot about it until he posted something again last week. And then I said, "Oh my God, I'm gonna try that." And so with these X Real glasses, I tried that last week where I did a spatial computing thing. So I went on Google, and I Googled spatial computing, and I got a whole bunch of what people said. And then I put it in a Google Doc. And then I accessed the Google Doc on my X-Real glasses, and literally except I was wearing them, and it was kind of
Yeah.
dark. So I was reading it off when I don't know if you saw that video, but first I wasn't wearing them, and I said I want to try something, and then I put it on, and I started muttering things about spatial computing, and I thought that was fantastic. And to me, I'm really really happy and excited about that. The only caveat is because they're not clear glasses, you're
Yep.
gonna have to be always wearing them, and people will be wondering, why is she
Yep.
talking to us in shades? That's the only thing, but oh well, they'll just probably just get used to it, and then they'll probably think, oh, she thinks she's cool with them, so just let it be. But right, I know Hexadize agreed when I said teleprompter. He's like, yep, that is amazing. Can you imagine? Like walking in a room, and like if somebody just asks a question, or if you're in a meeting, you can just like go on your Beam Pro and pull it up on Wikipedia, and then start spewing up facts, and people won't even know. That's
Yep.
what I would do. That's what I
Well,
would.
well, I always say, like, even with not just X Real, but everybody, but I'll be specific to X Real, is that many people take the technology at face value. Excuse me. It's really based on how you use it. There's so many features to it and ways you can use it that many people are just waiting for, X Real to tell them, hey, this is what it can do and so forth. It's really up to you on how you use the technology. You really just have to think outside the box. Like, the technology is your tool. Do something with it. The way you use it as a teleprompter. That's one case. But there's dozens of cases just like that. It really depends on how you use it.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's absolutely true. I love the teleprompter aspect. I also love the fact that I can just do things from any position, like mm, like and like watch movies and stuff
Mhm.
like that, and whatever. And I don't have to be tied to this like workstation that I've been sitting in like forever. And I've got so many screens. I haven't tried what you did, Rex. I haven't tried the whole one day without these screens and
Yep.
just using my Beam Pro and the glasses. And I think I will do that tomorrow for
I did that
winning
my first time I got the Emerald Light glasses. I said I'm gonna go a day just using them all day.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, I have not yet. So tomorrow, I'm going to say it, November 20th for Winning Wednesday. Guys hosts Winning Wednesday. I'm going to log in with my Beam Pro with the X-Real glasses. I'm going to do my work. I'm going to do everything. And I'm going to take snippets of, see, my laptop and everything is off. Oh my God. I'm going to see how that actually, because that's exactly why I wanted the X-Real glasses to see if I could do that. And I'm going to do it tomorrow, November 20th, after today, starting with Winning Wednesday's Twitter space. Hexadize, where are you? That looks like a wonderful background.
Yeah, it does.
Look at that graffiti.
That's cool.
Okay, there's something with your phone. What is that? It says you can call me Alec. You can call me Alec. You can call me Elsie. Alec. Hex, we can't hear you.
I've been talking this whole time. I've been saying that you can call me Alec. Yeah, that's the artist of the mural. So what Honeycomb's actually out here in Dallas. And X-Real Dog right there. See? But so we've been 3D scanning all the murals, okay? And then so what'll happen is they'll be activated, right? So for anybody that goes through like the Wonderland website, there's like AR activation links inside of there. So that's part of what the Wonderland is there'll be, so like you'll have a spot for for Rex's snowball game when that pops out, okay? So we'll have these little drops of things that people will be able to do. So like stuff like this, you'll probably want to be like IRL for, or maybe you just hop on the Over the Reality app and go, oh, yeah, I can go and look at all of these places and just see where it is in the world. Or you go into spots like Spatial, where we've kind of like put a bunch of murals up together and kind of get to discover. But yeah, so this is one of the works that's going up. What do you think? I like this one. It's actually
Cool.
so there's right across the street. They do the food truck live music stuff like on the weekends, right? It's only a weekend spot. It's not every day, right? But it's just so that it'll be a fun time. The goal is not for it to be a one activation. Wonderland's not like, oh, we did this one event. See you next. No, all of this stuff lives here, and I think that's been the most confusing part about all this. People are like, oh, well, when's the event? It's 24/7. It's all the time.
Yeah.
This is life. We just live here. Yeah.
So if you didn't hear that, Wonderland, although they go to different events and cover it, Wonderland is 24/7, 365 days a year. It is every single experience that Wonderland promotes or has part of their Wonderland. It's always on. Like it is always on. I think that's amazing, and I love. So you put CryptoCam, no, not CryptoCam. You put Honeycomb to work. Look at him with the X-Real Dog. That is amazing. And before we go, guys, CryptoCam is he dropped off and then he wanted to speak again, and then he posted something. He says no A Wonderland stickers yet. Yes, honey, we know. You're getting some. You're getting some soon in about 2.5 weeks. Did you want to say something? Because you came back up and you're showing you wanted the mic again.
Oh, no. I just was showing, my sticker door. I'm not fibbing. I do collect stickers, and I don't have a Wonderland sticker yet.
You're gonna get them. You're gonna get them soon. It's gonna be like really wonderful. Really AR wonderful. Anyway, you guys, it's 11:01. This actually can run for another 59 minutes on Metaverse Radio, but for the XR edition, we're going to keep it at an hour. And I know I started a bit late. So before we go, I do want to say, where's that disclaimer? This program's content does not necessarily represent the views of Metaverse Radio and it's for entertainment only. It is not legal, medical, financial, or investment advice. The host, guest speakers, artists, and other collaborators may have personal financial interest in the subjects they discuss. So please critically assess the information presented. Not all content is appropriate for all ages. Listener discretion is advised. Now, before we go, Rex, is there anything you want to say?
Really, all I gotta say is Get your augmented reality glasses now. We're at the beginning of the wave of augmented reality. Just because it's not Meta or it's not Apple, do not underestimate it. Invest in it through what you create. Invest in it in the market. Do your research. I'm not giving advice here, but I'm just saying, do your research on ways you can invest in augmented reality glasses, because that's about to be the primary device that you're going to be using going forward. That's all I have to say.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna add something, but Hexadize, did you want to say something before we go?
No, he nailed it. Just be ready. Just be ready.
He nailed it. But one thing I didn't think about is invest in, not just invest and buy the device, but also invest in the brand that does, or brands, or what that. So guys, you heard it. Rex said it. It's if you can invest in a device and or X-ray device and or this is not investment advice, but it is something to think about. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And by the way, I saw a post. No, I saw on YouTube yesterday somebody that works for Apple or does a lot for Apple. They said that Apple was cutting out the Apple Vision Pro.
Yeah,
Production.
I'm mad. I'm kind of mad. I forgot to mention that. I'm mad. I forgot to mention that.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the Apple Vision. I'm gonna just be real quick on this. The Apple Vision Pro is pretty much being discontinued, and a lot of the reason why is because the development community didn't get behind it the same way as they did for Meta, just because of the price. Um, I'm not saying they won't come back, but it looks like Apple, they're pivoting down the road of glasses. That's what I think.
I kind of agree. Do you think? What do you think, Hex?
No, you're 100% right. Yeah, they definitely, yeah, they saw where the market really was. That's where their market could really be. That's what they saw. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make this a pivotal point in technology history where Mark Zuckerberg of Facebook, aka Facebook Meta, has now surpassed freaking Apple. You know, Steve Jobs is like rattling his bones 6 feet
Yeah.
under. He's like, he's not even there. He's roaming around that Apple, whatever, that donut thing, yelling at everybody. And he's up Tim Cook's ass, literally, with his face going like this because to that just but I was happy. Do you know when I saw it, I go, yeah, you know what I was happy is because I have Apple products, but I also love Android. Look, here's my little Android. I will always be the Android PR gal at heart. Always PR for people relationships. Always. However, sometimes I think Apple, they're so like pretentious. And I get it. I mean, they've got such clean, nice, fucking expensive products. Like I need a new laptop. I know I'm going off on tangent. I need a new laptop. I'd love to have the MacBook Air M Pro, not the M Max. I don't need that 14.2-inch whatever. It costs this much. Then I specced out what it would be on just a PC. Oh my god, it's like a quarter of the price. And with more. So anyway, I'm just saying, I love that they're cutting down the Apple Vision Pro. Apple really needs to think the meaning of community. Just because they pay celebrities or whatever and blah blah blah, you can't always, because things shift. Remember what happened to BlackBerry RIM? Remember what happened to RIM's BlackBerry? Are they even still around? Remember?
I remember that BlackBerry era. I remember that era.
Right? Remember, it's all about community. It's all
Yep.
about people. Power to the people.
Yep.
It's the people is gonna run the show. It's the people is gonna be the one who they're gonna get behind the brands, get behind the products. I'm not the first one saying this. Hex has said it all the time. Rex has said it in his post. Altered Alley Lex. Everybody knows this. This is nothing new. But Apple, man, all I know is, man, Steve Jobs is haunting those halls. That is all. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. We have Altered Alley and Seth. He came on and make CryptoChem, you will get your stickers. Hey Lex, I know you're busy curating. You're getting ready for the opening of Basel. This is like fantastic. And I also love, I'm going to tie in Over the Reality. Over the Reality is amazing because to me, they're that ubiquitous augmented reality platform where everybody is going to be seeing amazing AR stuff on Wonderland.
Yep.
The reality is really the Wonderland feel, the feel for Wonderland. Hex, Rex, thank you so much for hosting this space with me every third Tuesday. And everybody, tomorrow is Winning Wednesday. And I believe one woman is doing a poetry reading and spatial in about, I don't know, 50 something minutes, 53 minutes. However, I won't be able to, I'll be late because I'm going to be talking about the metaverse and Web3 at the Hideout podcast, Twitter space. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much. Have a great rest of your Tuesday. See you on Winning Wednesday tomorrow. See you next in 4 weeks.
4 weeks.
4 weeks. And maybe we really have to plan for, Mr. Head of PR.
Ralph.
Thank you, Ralph. All right, everybody. He's gonna go. What? You forgot?
Okay.
All right. Bye, everyone. Have a great rest of your day. I said that already, and we are ending the live stream. Ba-ba-da. And then we will end the Twitter space as well.